Hey guys, it's Eric from Band Smile, and today is going to be an interesting topic. I want to talk about passport bros. Passport bros have been showing up in the news on YouTube all over the place. So we think that maybe it's something that's pretty new, but it's not. The whole passport bros movement gets started anyway. And what is a passport bro? A passport bro is somebody who goes to another country, another place to find that special someone, wife, girlfriend, whatever, doesn't matter. That has been going on since the beginning of time. Who were some of the more famous passport bros that we didn't think about this? Marco Polo couldn't get it at home. So he said, okay, I'm gonna go across the world to the east, find out what's over there. And yeah, it's gonna make me famous, but at the same time, maybe I might find some cool chicks over there too. Christopher Columbus, same thing. He wanted to go to India, of course, found the New World. Same thing. And of course, the ultimate passport bro, Genghis Khan. That guy it's like a huge portion of the world has his genes inside of them. Let's just put it that way. So passport bros are nothing new. Some countries in Western Europe have a lot of Thai ladies that have moved over there to get married and so on. And it's kind of causing a little bit of problems in those countries now. Okay, so I mean that's one of the things about passport bros is that you're gonna get shamed. Who's gonna shame you? It's gonna be the ladies from your own country, from your own neighborhood, from your own village. They're gonna show you and say, "Why do you have to go to another place to find a woman or something like that? Why not go with us instead?" And they're gonna call you a sex tourist. They're gonna say all kinds of things. But think about it for a second. Do you think Genghis Khan's wives that he left back at home didn't shame him? I am sure. Even if they couldn't say it, that was all they were thinking. Why does this guy have to go and conquer the world? You know why he's conquering the world. Yes, he wants the land, but come on. Of course, he wants the adventure, and he wants the woman that you just don't know. It's different. And yeah, that's part of being a passport bro too. But before I get into this video, which is going to give you some tips on how to do it and how to make it happen, because maybe I'm a passport bro myself, I don't want to admit it, but this is why I'm here in Asia too. I want you to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can bring you more videos like this. So come on guys, join up to Band Smile, and in the description below we have a consultation link that if you want to plan your passport bro adventure, you can click on that link and you can have a conversation with me and my team at Band Smile, and we can walk you through where you're gonna stay, how you're gonna do it, what kind of visas you need to have, and so on. Anyway, let's get into this video. So let's talk about preparation. How are you gonna prepare for your passport bro adventure? And I'm calling it adventure because it is an adventure too, and that's one of the reasons why men go all over the world. You want an adventure, you want something different, you want something exotic, okay? Whether it's just to see new culture, all of that stuff, it doesn't matter. You want something different. So how to prepare? So one of the first things is you gotta have decent income. You gotta have a location independent income. If you're a 9 to 5, when I say 9 to 5 guy, I don't mean you don't do an 9 because plenty of people work online and have to do some fixed hours, and that's fine. I mean, if you're not able to move from your location, if you're not able to work remotely, this is not going to work. You're just going to be another guy who's going to do his 2 weeks in Thailand and go back home. That's not being a passport bro. Sorry. You need location independent income, and you need location independent work, whether it's your own business, whether you work for a company, whatever, you need to be able to do that. So that's the first step in being a passport bro. Second step is you have to learn a little bit about the culture and the language. To give you an example, this is not even about Thailand now, but for the guys who go to South America a lot, one of the things that I hear from my friends there is that, hey, look, you're just not gonna find the right people if you don't learn a little Spanish, if you don't understand the culture and how women and their families and the community operates. It's just not gonna happen in the right way for you. You might get lucky, okay? But really and truly, you gotta learn a little bit about the language. So you come to Thailand, as I've said in last videos, that we said in many videos here on this channel, you have to learn a little bit of Thai, even just the numbers, like what I said into my last video. learn a little bit about the culture, what how the people behave here. It's a bit different from your home. Everywhere, let's just talk about culture for a minute. In every country, women are the same. What do women want? They want a man that can take care of them. They want a family, just like men too. Okay, they want all of these things. They want somebody that they can be proud of. Layered on top of that, things like language and culture and so on, that is easy to penetrate and get to the real person underneath them. Think about it that way. Language and culture, you got to get through that thin skin to understand the woman, the person that you're dealing with. So you got to learn a little bit about the culture and the language. So saying that, oh, I don't want to learn Thai because it's only in Thailand and blah, 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 you're just shooting yourself in the foot if you want to live here for any length of time. So just take a little time. You don't have to do serious Thai language course or whatever. We have a whole bunch of people who can teach you some basic Thai in a week or two, and you're good to go even before you leave your home country to come to Thailand. So at least you'll know some numbers, you know how to say hello, goodbye, where's the bathroom, that sort of thing. All right, so know the language, know the culture. Step number 3, this is really important, guys. You got to know who to stay away from. Okay, this is where most of the f-ups happen. In Thailand, there's a huge entertainment industry. There's a huge tourism sector. Really and truly, you don't want to date women that work in this industry in any way. This means like in hotels, massage parlors, bar girls, that sort of thing. No, I'm not saying it can't work, because I've known a few guys who they've married a bar girl, they wifed up a massage lady. Fine. There's some really great women working in these industries just want to make some money and take care of themselves. And you can find a few, but let's just look at the percentages, okay? It's going to be like an 80-20 thing. 20% of girls are good girls. 80% of girls are, they're just in there to do their thing, okay? And you can't blame them for it. That's just the way how the world is. We just have to accept what it is. Don't try to change it. So I'm just saying, hey, stay away from women who work in the entertainment industry. Now, this video is not going to be telling you how to find girls and all that. So we'll make another video about that before. And how can I talk about this with so much confidence and knowledge? Yeah, because I've been there before, okay? I've been there before, just like many a guy. And you can go on YouTube and you can see like endless videos about guys who get their heart broken and run away from Thailand with their tail between their legs. So this is not one of those videos. I'm just saying this is one of the points that you have to think of. Next point, please dress nicely. Please have good hygiene, fix your hair. Listen, women over here, women in Thailand, in Vietnam, wherever, they like guys who dress well and look well and put themselves together and so on. So you don't want to be wearing the elephant pants and cargo shorts and come on, guys. If you're gonna wear shorts, wear a nice pair of shorts, okay? Like a semi-dress looking shorts or something like that. Nice shirt. If you're gonna wear a t-shirt, make sure it's not like super long or tight. Just wear a nice t-shirt, okay? If you're not wearing shorts, wear a nice pair of jeans, okay? Fix your hair very well. One of the nice things about Thailand, there are tons of barbers that can do all kind of styles. Whichever nationality you come from, you're gonna be able to find a good barber here to fix your hair, cut your beard nicely, all of that kind of stuff. Body odor, believe it or not, a lot of Thai women complain about that. A lot of guys don't shower enough, don't use cologne, don't, brush their teeth, things like that. It's just simple things like that that's just gonna screw you up completely. Women take notice of things like that. So try to dress nicely. Don't just bring like anything and throw on anything. If you want to meet nice ladies, you gotta have to do that. All right, next tip. Be a freaking man. The kind of feminine behavior that we see a lot happening in the West now. Yeah, it's kind of fun, but it's not gonna fly here. Why? Because women are more feminine here. Okay, that's it. And so if a woman is more feminine, she's gonna want somebody that's more masculine. So you have to be able to take care of a woman here in Thailand or in Vietnam. You gotta take care of people. That's just the way it is. That's how the culture is. So don't say, oh, I'm not gonna give my woman, she gotta do 50-50. Please, okay? Women will pay for stuff here. Don't worry about that. But what I'm saying is that you gotta be a man, you gotta take charge, okay? They want somebody who they can be proud of, They can introduce to their family. And if you're dating somebody here and they don't suggest that you go meet their family after some point, then you know what? It's just a short fling for them. They're not really that serious about you. And it's just comfort while you're around or whatever. They're not really expecting it to be any long-term thing. And if that's what you want, that's okay. But just be aware of all of that. Just be a man. As somebody said, don't leave your balls at the airport when you get in Thailand. Take them with you, okay? And have them with you all the time. All right, so next tip in conjunction with the last one is you got to make the first move. As we said, women are more feminine here. So they tend to be more shy. That's just feminine behavior, and that's fine. See a shy girl, that's probably a pretty good girl to be around with, okay? So girls are more feminine, so they're more shy. So you gotta make the first move. You gotta say hello. And number two, you gotta have a plan. You're going out together. Don't say, where do you wanna go? Come on, guys. You can't do that, okay? Just go on Google and say, okay, I am in Siam. I'm living near Siam. What are some things that we can do there? Oh, we can go to the Klong and take the boat up the Golden Mount Temple or something. That's just to take the boat alone is pretty nice. So you plan it out, okay? Say, hey, I want to take this boat. Do you want to come along with me? And if she's into you, she'll say yes, even though she's done it 100 times. And that's what you want. You want to have a plan. I want to go to the MBK to buy some clothes. Can you come with me, please? Because maybe you can help me to choose the right ones or something like that. Perfect. This is the kind of thing that you want. You ask her to come with you, okay? Because you also have to put it in her mind that, hey, even if she doesn't come, you're still gonna go anyway. All right. So you gotta have a plan. You gotta suggest where to go. Do not rely on her to make the plans for you. All right. So a lot of guys make this mistake. They think, oh, yeah, I've done it in my country. I've done it in Europe. I've done it in the UK, Australia, USA, Canada. Hey, leave that behind there. Okay, please, you got to be a little bit take charge here. All right, next step. You got to make your world. What do I mean by that? You got to make your world, guys. And then you got to invite your lady into your world. Your world is what goes on with you. So you got to have a nice place. Even if it's just a hotel room, make it look nice. Make up the bed. Don't have things thrown around the place. Ask housekeeping to come make up the place for you. Get a nice place. Make it inviting and make it welcome. If you know she's coming over, make it up as I said before. Have some drinks in there, even in the little fridge in the hotel. Buy some sodas or some little wine coolers or something like that. Some nice beers or something like that. Then just have some stuff there when she comes. Make her feel comfortable so that when she comes in, oh, if I'm going to come over to Eric's place, it's going to be really comfortable over there. So I have a nice place in Bangkok and it's comfortable. I can tell you that, okay? And girls that have come over there before have said, you know what, Eric, whenever I come over to your place, I just always feel so comfortable and relaxed. That's what you want, okay? So she just wants to come over there and spend time with you because it's such a nice place, such a nice environment. You're not pushy. You have Netflix, whatever. You can sit down on Netflix and chill or whatever, watch some TV. You can talk. You guys can, do everything that you want to do. But just make the place really nice and inviting, whether you're there for just like a week or longer. And to go along with that tip, please, it should be your world. So you have to make it clear that the lady that you're seeing is not the center of your life. And it should be a privilege for her to stay with you, to be with you. When you have your own world, that's a privilege to everybody, men and women. Oh, you know what? I like to go to Eric's house. I'm sorry, guys. There are a lot of guys that want to come over to my house to have a beer or something. Nope, sorry. Maybe next week, maybe next month. Sorry, I'm going to Bali. I'm going to somewhere else. You can't do that right now. I don't just make my place open and anybody can come whenever they want. No girl can come over to my place unless, you make an appointment first, okay? It's a privilege. And just to be really strong about it sometimes, yeah, I would like somebody to come over, but I'm just not going to just say, oh yeah, you can come over now. No. When you come over to my place, it's a privilege. You come over to my place, you're super welcome. First thing I do you want something to drink? Do you want something to eat? Can we order something and grab? Blah, blah, blah. Relax. Take it easy. No matter what's happening, They're just gonna feel really comfortable in that place. Next one, you gotta have goals together. Okay, so if you think that the relationship is going well, you found somebody really nice and you say, oh wow, this girl is really nice, we get along, we click together. You gotta start digging a little deeper, okay? And you're gonna say, okay, what do I want from this girl? What are we gonna do together? Now, you don't want to be looking for things that you both like. For example, both of you like to watch movies. That is not something that is going to further your relationship. Both of you might say, you know what? We both want some kids. That's a long-term thing that will favor your relationship. Things like that. We both want to travel around the world. That is amazing. You want to have longer term things and you want to have the kind of values as well. If you're not a party person and she wants to go party every night, it's not gonna work. It just isn't, because you're gonna try and change her. She's gonna try and drag you out, and when you don't want to go with her, then she's gonna go by herself, and that's where the trouble starts. So you guys need to have goals together, and you guys need to have values together, and you have to think about it this way as well. Hey, can I bring this home to introduce to my mom on a vacation? You got to think about that. So we have a few other things here. Another tip, and it's to look for red flags. These are the red flags that you look for. Now, there's a ton of red flags. I've just picked out a few, and here's what I think. Number one red flag, especially with Thai ladies, she wants to walk in front of you and lead you. Dude, that is the biggest red flag. I've just seen that so many times, and it has happened to me a couple of times too, and I just caught it. Okay, don't let a woman walk in front of you, no matter where in the world you are. You have to lead. If she walks in front of you, it means that she's the boss in that relationship. You are not, and it means that you're less than her. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be more than her or anything like that. I'm just saying that's what's happening in this case. So that's your first red flag. She's walking far in front of you, walking faster than you, not walking beside you. She should be walking right beside you. She should be holding your hand, something like that, right beside you, that she's touching you every few steps. That's what it should be. Now, the next red flag is that she works in the nightlife industry. We spoke about this before. The third one, this is really serious one. She's mysterious. Oh, I had to go do something. Like what? Yeah, you don't want to know everything, but if that's going on a lot, okay, then you need to raise your hairs. That's a big red flag. She's very mysterious. You should be the one that's mysterious, not her. Okay. She has mystery relatives. She has a cousin that lives down the road, and my sister lives down the road. When somebody in Thailand says, oh, my sister or my brother, it's not really their sister, it's not really their brother, it's just like a good friend or something like that. Okay, so be careful about that's one of the part of knowing about the culture a little bit. Oh, this is my sister, this is my brother. No, it's probably not. Lots of tattoos. No, this one is a bit controversial because anybody that I don't have any tattoos, and I don't really like tattoos, but it's okay for me. I have friends who have tattoos, but lots of tattoos. So the thing about it is, in Thailand, Vietnam, tattoos on a woman are really not a good sign, because it's kind of frowned upon here a bit. If she has a small tattoo, that's not a big problem, okay? But if there's a lot, there is some kind of behavior that goes along with it that is not great. And to be honest, that's the same thing in the West as well. Let's just call a spade right here. Guys should have tattoos, not ladies. And it's just my opinion about it, but I'm just telling you, the culture here, if a woman has tattoos, maybe in Thailand it's becoming more accepted now, but in Vietnam, oh, hell no. In Japan, forget about it. In Korea, nope, it's not happening. Bali people have a lot of tattoos, but women generally have less tattoos than men as well. So just remember that when you come to Southeast Asia, tattoos are cool and everything like that, but women shouldn't have too much. It's frowned upon the culture. And the lady who has a lot of tattoos is generally a rebel. That's part of it as well. Not a red flag. She's always on her phone, always on TikTok, always sending line messages. No, you guys can put more red flags in the comments. But so the final big red flag is that she wants to sleep over at your place quickly. That is a huge red flag, guys. If a girl wants to sleep over at your place, oh, I want to sleep over here tonight. means that she doesn't have a really good home life. No parents to kind of monitor her or anything like that. No family, whatever that is going to say. Okay, it's okay for some people, sure. Like if the older the woman, like in the 30s and so on, that's fine. But a younger woman is doing that, not a good sign. I'm just gonna say it. It should take a little while before a woman is gonna sleep over to your place. Take a few dates, okay? It's like, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. But the first few dates, if she comes over to your place, yeah, you can fool her and everything, but she should be looking to go home. That means that there's a solid underpinning right there. So if she's not going home, if she's not saying, oh, call a grab for me, let me go home, or going to her car or whatever, then you got a little bit of a problem right there. And finally, so you've gone through all of these things, you've found your girl, whatever. Long distance relationships don't work for the most part. And to make your long distance relationship work, so you know you have to go home. You spent your 3 months in Thailand, whatever. You probably spent 3 months, gone to Bali, come back to Thailand, another 3 months. What you spent some time. Now you gotta go home for a while to deal with some family matters, some business, whatever. Okay, you gotta make a really good connection with your lady. That's the only way the long distance relationship is gonna work. Well, think about it. This is 2023, right? I mean, you're going home and maybe you're gonna see your old girlfriend, right? She's probably going to see her old boyfriend or meet somebody too, and something can happen, and that's maybe okay, but just don't close your eyes. You got to be aware of that. That's how you want to conduct yourself. This is how you want to be when you're a passport bro. To conclude this video, so how do you get started? So the first thing you're gonna do, as I said before, you gotta have a location independence. So you can come to Thailand for a short trip to kind of, when I say a short trip, I mean like a week or two to kind of get an idea off the ground. Nothing's really gonna happen in that trip. Maybe have some fun, go back home, whatever, okay? Then you're gonna plan a longer trip, like 3 months. Maybe in the short trip you met somebody, and then you come back and you spend like 3 months. Anything less than 3 months is really no. It's not gonna work really. Okay, you're not gonna know anybody in less than 3 months. So do 3 months. You need to get a tourist visa and an extension. So that's gonna give you 3 months in Thailand without having to go out. So you spend 3 months here. You like it. You're gonna jump over to Bali, do a visa run, whatever, Vietnam, something like that, and come back and do another 3 months again. So now you're really spending some time in Thailand, and really getting to know this lady that you like, and you guys are really making a good connection. So you've spent 3 months, 6 months, maybe you spend a year. Okay, you can do this for quite some time, but we don't recommend doing it for more than a year or so. So now you have to make a longer term plan for a long term visa, and your options are the elite visa. They call it the privilege visa now. That one is pretty expensive, but it allows you to spend a long time in Thailand. You can start a business here. That's what I did. That allows you to even qualify for permanent residency in Thailand. You can do an education visa. That's gonna only allow you to be here for a year or two. You can get a job in Thailand, not so easy. But if everything goes well in a relationship, you can actually get married and get a marriage visa. And that works out pretty good, because once you get a marriage visa, you can also apply for a work permit. You can start a business in Thailand. You can do a number of things, and that's a good way to do it, okay? So if you want to talk more about, if you want to have a consultation to talk about your own situation, then click on the link in the description below, and you can sign up for consultation there. It's not expensive, but it will answer all of the questions that you ever had about, spending a long or a short term time in Thailand. So this is Eric once again, and see you next time.